It's that time of year again where I swap out all of my hot weather beds for my cold weather beds. Basically, my hot weather beds are just these quilted beds that are very comfortable for the dogs to lay on, but aren't too hot. But when it gets cold, my dogs like to have something a little bit more fleecy to snuggle up on. So depending on the dog, I'll either give them a fluffy fleece blanket to snuggle into, or I'll give them a fleece pad with a blanket on top. People ask me how often I change the bedding in my dog's crates, and it's really on an as-needed basis, but it's generally at least 2 times a week. Some of my dogs get a little bit dirtier than others, and so their bedding might get changed more often, whereas the ones who don't really get that dirty, their bedding might not be changed as often. But nevertheless, we are always doing laundry anyway. We are starting to get nights that dip into the 30s, and even though their kennel is heated just like our house is, we like to keep our house pretty cold. And during the winter, I often sleep with it at 60 degrees, which my rough-coated dogs should be fine with, but the smooth dogs probably want something to snuggle into to keep warm. Each dog has their own personal preferences, and so I customize each crate based on what they tend to enjoy, and also based on how responsible that they can be with beds in their crates. You can pretty much trust every single adult dog not to chew up their beds. I'm still currently working on Dingo and the puppies, but we're going to try trusting Dingo this time and see if she can handle it. So far, she's been pretty good. I know so many people are probably thinking this is major overkill, but my dogs enjoy it. Or at least some of them do. Especially Straight, who likes to ball up his beds and then lay right on top of them. And Cash, being the terrier he is, always likes to burrow up inside of his blankets, so I give him a blanket and a bed. And Dingo is crossing all of her fingers and toes, promising me she's not going to chew up these beds. Right, Dingo?